Your Dang, why everybody want to come when I get started getting ready? Tonight, oh baby, let's get all this sensation. Na 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 na. Good morning, guys. I'm finna do Tim's. Dang, I got hair all everywhere. Inspired makeup look. Tonight. All right. So I don't know. Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. I don't know if you guys saw my post full in video. Good morning. I'm going to be talking about Hair by Chrissy. I feel like it's important. So I'm not going to do no more celebrity drama. I think you guys liked that once, but I think that I need to stay with my I always say that, but I need to stay in my field of this platform. My niche is about transformation, beauty, and you guys love hair so much. And the latest controversy about this woman, her name is Chrissy. I don't know her last name. And she's charging people $4,000 to $6,000 for a trim or extensions in color, and it's not worth it. And a lot of people, um, hair has came out, been burnt out as well. So I just like to see that it's not all about blacks either. I mean, neither. Everybody think all blacks don't know how to do hair. It's white people that don't know how to do hair either. And I just feel like a lot of these so-called hairstylists overcharging people in general. And these people, they supposed to be influencers and everything. Half of them are not in school. They're not in school. I'm just completely being honest with you guys. Excuse me. Wipe the camera. Okay, now you can see me clear. They're not in school. And the thing is that, okay, let me stop this music. They're not in school. And I'm trying to understand how they can run a business if they're not in school. And people hair coming out. People don't know about chemicals anymore. A lot of people just know about a quick fix. Yes, the makeup industry, not the makeup industry, the wig industry has taken over. So a lot of people do not want to go back to school and learn. I'm using this eyeshadow palette, by the way. And it's sad because it's like, dang, I was like, nobody don't want to be educated anymore. People don't want to know about your hair, like why your hair is breaking, what chemicals you should not use that is breaking your hair. We need those kind of educational experiences again. And a lot of people, like I said, they don't want to go to school. They don't want to go to school anymore. So it's a tragic loss for everybody. So I would not be paying $4,000 to $6,000 for some hair. Getting my hair done. You guys already complain about not getting food. So why are you going to go pay your mortgage or car notes to a hair salon that's not willing to take good care of your hair? And it just, I don't know, it's just people just don't care no more. People just don't want to. I just remember when I was growing up, I remember I used to see Aaliyah, um, was it Chili in the magazine too? But I just remember Aaliyah and, different actresses like Nia Long, Halle Berry, how they achieved the short style look or the bob look. It looks so healthy and bouncy. I miss those magazines. You used to go to the salon. You don't know how you gonna get your hair. You look through the magazine. Okay, I want this. But at the end of the day, we don't have that no more. We have social media. So, of course, they are bringing back the 90s and early 2000 hairstyles back because history does repeat itself. Um, but everybody's just not really good at doing hair like they used to. I'm just being completely honest. They just don't. Because people do not want to go to school. People don't want to take that knowledge, that course of understanding about the hair. So, and all these chemicals, these salon pro items of shampoo and conditioner, they're not good like they used to be because they done changed the ingredients in them. They don't work anymore. I am relaxed. Relaxed, I mean I get perms. And the perm's not even the same anymore. I'm just being completely honest. It's not. It don't even hold my hair. It's just like it just really seems like a texturizer. It don't. I know they say our hair don't supposed to be bone straight, but you can just tell it's just stuff not the same no more. Food don't taste the same. People don't act the same no more. You just see a lot of negativity, hate from people who despise you. And it's sad. It's just like it do make you want to just be by yourself and stay in the house by yourself because people out here don't want to see you achieve anything, look good, and it's sad. So I just don't appreciate stylists charging all that money for a simple hairstyle. To my well, the color and the extensions and this and that. That's why I be telling females, y'all better stop getting y'all hair dyed so much. Put on a wig or something. That's why I started doing. I had got my hair colored one time. I was in middle school. I wanted this auburn, reddish auburn color. My hair fell out. The lady told my mom the wrong developer. She told her 50 it was too strong on my hair. My hair just fell out. I was supposed to get a 20 volume. This before I started to work in the beauty supply store, and it's just so much, you know. It's just too much. So I just start wearing wigs, and I just don't care because people could talk about me. People say, "Why are you wearing wigs?" And you need to wear your natural hair. I do wear my hair when it's hot. I keep it in a bun. I don't wear my hair down because people do not know how to keep their hands to themselves. And it's sad, but I don't like people putting their hands in my hair. And I don't like when people, I just don't like people try to touch on me, period. I get irritated. I don't like that. And people don't know how to keep their hands to themselves. And then when you say something or do something, people look at you like you're in the wrong. No. Respect my space. I respect your space. So a lot of people pretend like, you know, people just don't care no more. So it's just like, hi, Coco. It's just like, well, if you don't care, why should I care? So that's why I wear wigs, to be honest with you, to protect my hair from people. And they still be running, putting their hands in my wig. So I have to wash it or I spray it and stuff because people like to put negative energy on you. And that's why I don't like people touching on me. I do like this because you don't know how people are. You don't know how people think. Because me working in the beauty industry, people look at me differently. You can speak to them. You can be so pleasant. They just look at you crazy, But I just don't see myself paying $4,000 to $6,000 for some hairstyle. I just don't see it. Hair by Chrissy. See, that's what I'm saying. All of these people blowing up on social media, they don't know about hair. You got to know the chemicals of the person's hair. You have to trim their ends. And and people don't even know how to do that. They just cut all your hair off. You supposed to just trim it, not cut it all off. You know what I'm saying? Like I be seeing people on, I think I'm gonna start doing that. We're gonna look at more insane hairstyles, all of that. I'm gonna try to get more videos from Instagram as well, because I mostly get my information from TikTok. But it's just so much you guys don't know. But Chrissy, hair by Chrissy, she knows she did wrong. Even celebrities, which y'all will see today, the video's coming out today at 6:30. So turn your notifications on. Um, it's coming tonight at 6:30. I want y'all to watch it. And I don't know why that girl paid her $4,000. I'm not gonna pay somebody to mess up my hair. $4,000. $4,000. Yeah, watch the video. It's coming on tonight. I want y'all to see the reaction. And the charge, and guess what? They charged the black girl $6,000, saying her hair too nappy, and then they ain't want to do black girls' hair, and that's why I got mad because I'm like, why y'all keep taking y'all butts to these people who don't know nothing about our hair really? They don't want to be bothered. They don't know how to manage our hair. Our hair is coarser, it's thicker. Their hair, some of them is thick, but it's more silky, more fine. Our hair texture is not like that. You have to. Now, I'm not gonna say all of them don't, cause some of them do know how to do black girls' hair. I want to be too much. She talking about this and that. The Korean man overseas, he knew how to braid a black girl hair. People got mad with that. He just did a simple cornrow back. He did a good job to me. And people was hating on him for that. I'm like, let that man live. He did a good job. He did her hair. He did her hair decent. And then this white guy saw he did this black girl hair. He had straightened her hair out, put them clip-ins in. She looked it marvelous. So it just really depends on people that takes the time to educate themselves instead of having the ignorance of hate or whatever to not want to do, your hair. But I'm not paying $4,000 for you to burn my hair off. Frank, why is every black female YouTuber a single mother, a tarot card scammer, or or a spiritual church lady? Let me tell you something, Frank. I'm not neither one. I don't know why you came over here with the BS. That's the same thing I can say about your people. You seem like you're a white person. Um, I can say why are your people so hateful? Why your people so hateful? Like that lady let that girl sit in that chair having her baby be born and she in pain. You're black, but why you seem like you trying to put black women out there? Every black woman out there like that. Every every black woman is not single, and every black woman is not a tarot reader scammer that I have came across that I follow on here, but I'm not neither one. I don't know who you got scammed by or who you saw. Of course I see them, but let me tell you this: I don't interact with them like that, okay? But it's the fact that you saying, "Well, I'm black," but you putting your own black people. Why they all this and that? Everybody not like that. You got to find the people that's right for you. I don't go on here. Now, I know people that are real that's on here, but all of this fakeness and stuff, I don't know. I just align with people that really see me for who I am, I guess. I don't be with the fake mess. So, that's all I can say. But single mothers, I can't relate to. I'm not a single mother because I don't have no kids and I'm not married and I don't have no boyfriend. So, I do see that a lot, yes. Cause most time these men don't want to be responsible, unfortunately, and some females just want to be by themselves. Somebody follow me on TikTok. Oh, if you guys haven't already, follow me on TikTok, Transformation by Celeste. I am so sorry that I did not go live Monday night. I was very exhausted, and then I had to go to my grandmother's appointment. So I did not go live. But this upcoming week, I will go live Sunday and Monday on TikTok. I'm doing lip combos and makeup hacks for you guys over there on the live at 10 o'clock p.m. So you guys can watch me. So, um, yeah, I'm trying to get back over there on TikTok as well. It's just a lot, but we'll see how it goes. My channel is about transformation. We talk about hair transformation, makeup, everything that's in the beauty. And we also talk about real world situations. Hello, C White. But yes, I do see a lot of mothers that are single. But yeah. What brands of makeup do you use? Hi. There used to be on this YouTube I guess the product brand list. They're not anymore, but I am using Buy Me Gold by Ivy Beauty. I hate that they took it off, but they did, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with Ruby Kisses and Ivy Beauty. Their half their materials, makeup brands are not on here. I am using Ruby Kisses Wicca Beach. I'm just using that silver for that eyeshadow. And I'm also using Misha. I could add this one, but this is like a BB cream, so I'm not using no foundation. I'm just using this and some concealer. The concealers I'm using Full Coverage Concealer by Professional Pro by Ivy Beauty as well. And I'm using my Nicka K concealer. It is called Perfection Multi Use Concealer. How are you doing? You are a natural beauty watching from New York. Hi, thank you. Pretty. Thank you so much, Linda. How are you? It's been a while. Thank you guys. I'm doing my Tim's inspired makeup look. I love me some Tim's. But back to Hair by Chrissy. I will not be paying $4,000 to $6,000. So you guys will see the my full reaction video tonight at 6:30. So please turn your notifications on so you guys can see what's the drama, what's the latest issue about these stylists. They want to overcharge because they want to live this luxury lifestyle, which is completely insane and ridiculous. So I would highly for you guys to watch this reaction video and also learn your lesson from it and do research. And you have to ask questions before you trying to purchase anything in life. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, my love. So yes, um, I'm just really stunned by that. That was crazy that I saw that yesterday in the news. I was like, okay, we have something to talk about. And the food stamps, we gotta talk about that. They're cutting people off food stamps. They found that they said in the red states, which is the Republican states, that they have found 18,000 people have used family who were deceased information to apply for food stamps. And I'm like, wow. So they are cracking down on that. Um, So we will have to reapply next month in December to get those stamps. Okay? So it's crazy. So you can't be selling your stamps anymore. I don't know why y'all went on social media to brag about that and should have been trying to work. I know some people that are disabled, but I'm talking about people who can work. They was sitting up in the house buying all them Reese's cups and pickles and chips and all of that. Then you have your children don't want to work. You got them not want to work, and that's what's wrong with this generation now. Now y'all trying to struggle to find work, and people turning y'all down, turning you guys away. It's crazy out here. Y'all should have been working. I work. I don't like going to work, but I gotta work. And you think people be wanting to help you get a job out here? No, they don't. And people trying to act so bougie and trying to act like they adorn celebrity and oh, I got these shoes, I got these Jordans, I got me a Mercedes. I don't like people like that. And let me tell you this, it's not because I don't have it. It's because I'm not a slave to it. That's not meant for me. You know, if it was meant for me, it'd be meant for me. I'm not materialistic. I'm not trying to show off what I have. And that's why I don't do everybody want me to do my, closet, like clothes and stuff. I didn't feel comfortable with that because I felt like that's my personal space. I did a little bit of, clothing, but y'all didn't see my closet. Yes, I have clothes. but I feel like that is personal to me. I'm not trying to be in that trend. It's just kind of cringy to me. I'm very a private person. And I don't want people in my closet, oh, she got this, she got that, you know? And it's not comfortable. And I'm not trying to get recognition. I'm not trying to show my body off. I'm not trying to do none of that at all. I'm trying to find my eyeliner. Oh, here it is. But that's not me. So I know I was criticized, and then a lot of people were saying, "Well, you need to show us you cooking." And yes, I used to go live to show I was in the kitchen a little bit, but I took a step back because I felt like that was too personal. Once again, and I need to stay in my niche. My niche on here is about hair, makeup, feeling beautiful, simple things, things that don't cost a lot of money. That's very affordable. You still can look nice. You don't have to buy those high end makeup. And that's why I'm showing you. The eyeshadow palette I just showed you, the big one, the gold, it's $15. That's not bad. Under $20. And then I'm going to show you some more, but from TikTok. I'm going to advertise that because I got to get better of ordering a little bit, little by little. I'm not going to order a lot like I used to because, everybody, money is tight. Thank you. But yeah, it's just like I'm not materialistic. And, I turned a lot of people off, especially guys. Guys out here, they want to act like they big shots. They can get all these girls. Now they have babies. They don't want the babies because they still want to be out there. And I dodged a bullet, So it don't hurt me when I have been rejected. I have been hurt. I just felt like, you know, red flags, manipulation, narcissists, mental health issues, controlling issues, I didn't have to deal with. So it's not a sad ending for me. It's not people, I don't like people say, oh, I feel sorry for you. I feel sad. No, don't feel sad or sorry for me because I read something. God is putting me with somebody that's going to be worthy of my time, who's going to be a partner, who's going to be respectful, towards me, that's going to love me unconditionally. And, but yeah, that's what God is doing, preparing for me. Um, but first I gotta get myself financially straight because I want to move up in the world, and we all in the funky little spot right now. With these jobs, so we got to make the best out of it. Yes, we might not too much care for it, but we gotta do what we gotta do, make ends meet. I just looked through your content and I see it's mostly beauty. But question, why don't you have any full body videos so we can see your full finished product looks like? It seems to be 100% face only. Um, yeah, that's why I'm showing my face. Why you gotta see my body? Well, I'm gonna say this: my day ones, they see my body. But if you want to see my body, I do have another channel. It's called Celeste Reacts. So I do my little dancing over there, to the trend. Some of it, not all of it. No, I don't be doing all that booty shake. I don't do that. I do little simple little routines, leg and hand movements. But if you want to see my full body, go subscribe to Celeste Reacts and you'll see. But like I said, I'm not getting validation. I used to show my body, full body, and you can also look at my Instagram. You can scroll down. I used to do that. But since I got older, I don't do it anymore. Um, I feel like because I attract the wrong men in my life when I used to do that. I wasn't half naked. I wasn't half clothed. I was fully clothed. But when guys see your curves and all of that, they figure that you're a certain way. And I'm not that certain female. So I stopped that. because I respect myself. I'm not trying to have validation online. If somebody's meant for me and they really like me, they will see my full body. That's how I see it. I respect myself. I don't need validation. And I also just did it with the Bratz, the cartoon that looked like me with the clothing before and after, so you can see my full body. Bye, Frank. Stop being inappropriate. But I just want to say this. Um, you don't have to do all of that stuff, the trends that they do. I do some of it that I feel comfortable with. I know that transformation is about stepping out of my comfort zone, and that's what I'm doing. But at the same time, I respect myself fully, if that makes sense. Um, I'm not trying to get in wrong attention. I'm trying to find my good stuff because that's not who I am. Okay. I gotta get me some more Fenty, but I'm not paying 40 some dollars for this, y'all. Y'all see how big this is? And they want 40 some dollars for this, and I'm not gonna pay that. That's too much darn money. I'm like, Rihanna, you need to come down on that some more, sweetheart. I think she have two for $45. I can't pay that much for some lip gloss. I just can't see myself doing it. But if you want to go see my full body, excuse me, that sounds weird. Um, go to my second channel, Celeste Reacts. I do a little dancing over there. It's just mostly for fun. I should get a brown lip liner. So, but it is in a good way. Okay, I'm not doing no butt shaking. I'm not doing all that. And I do reactions to makeup and hair over there as well. Because over here, I do makeup hacks. I used to do reaction videos, but I'm stepping up with the makeup. I'm going to actually do it. Just trying to switch up. I'm just trying to show you guys I am committed. So, I am. I'm committed, baby. But I'm going to say this. Yes, I know that we are going through a lot with these 9 to 5 jobs. Um, I also saw people saying that they quit being an entrepreneur because it is hard. Um, I guess to be on top, you have to get those orders in. You got to do the inventory. You got to look at, your sales. You got to try to make it sell. You got to advertise it, digital market. Which is easy now because you have all this AI stuff, so you can create a model to advertise your product. So it's I would say it's good and it's not good because it's not gonna be realistic anymore because it's gonna be like you're gonna have all these fake AI models. Oh, this product is so good, it goes smooth on your skin. It's not showing the real person. Even though sometimes they'll have it fake. So it's just gonna be kind of hard to judge or what to buy and how it's being used because everybody want to use AI, and I feel like they're trying to make the world um, less smart and less lazy. I mean, making them lazy, more lazy, and also less smart. That's how I see the technology world is. And they already did that, especially during the pandemic. Everybody just started, they quit their jobs 5 years ago. They quit their jobs. Some people became entrepreneurs. People just, work from home and, but thank you, Jeffrey. Yes, Celeste reacts. If you want to see my full body over there, because that's all y'all want to see. Y'all just trying to see if I'm fat or I'm skinny. I don't know why that's so important. You know how I look. I cannot get Tyler's song. Put me in Chanel. I have done that dance twice. And I'm thinking about doing it again. I know y'all gonna be like, I'm so tired of you doing this darn dance. I love that song. I know it's a materialistic song, but I just love to feel the vibe of dancing. I miss that because when I was growing up, middle school, 05, 06, we had the Lean With It, Rock With It, um, the French Eye Boys, DJ Unk. Um, who's the other one? We had Crank That. I mean, we had so many artists during that time, and it was so fun to just participate and just have just fun. And a lot of people don't know how to have fun anymore. So y'all need to get back into the dancing, and dancing is a good exercise. And dancing helps you, if you are depressed, like, I do sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I do. Um, I try to do that if I feel like it. I do try to push myself. Um, Even though, I'm going through a lot, um, personally or professionally, I try to erase what's going on in my mind. Um, but yeah. And I used to be one to, go work out, but it's so crazy out here. You can't do nothing. People are scary. And I know you're not supposed to live in fear, but it's just like you don't know who's watching you, you don't know who's following you. And it's always important, especially for our females, to go with somebody, but then you don't be want to go with people because people act stupid, funny, they just envy you, so you just don't know. So that's why I just mostly just be at home. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's just a lot of people like, oh, you don't go out, you don't do this and that. I said I used to do all of that, but people just start acting crazy. I started seeing this before, and people thought I was insane. What people used to say, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay, now look at you. Look at you. Yeah, you can't. Mm-mm. You can't go nowhere. And that's why I don't even like dating either, because guys are psychopaths. And so are these females too. You don't have no friends with females. I don't care what no one says. You don't have no friends. You think you know that person, but that person despise you, talk about you behind your back, and they don't want you to do good. And that was a lot of people said about me. I'm gonna make this clear. I'm not trying to make it about me. Well, this is my platform, so I am gonna talk about myself. A lot of people lied on me and said that I was jealous of them and this and that. Excuse me here. And I'm like, what am I jealous of? What did I do? It's just because I look at you. I'm looking at you because you lied. Because somebody just told me that I was jealous of you. And it's like, what I'm jealous of? I'm looking at you, but what I'm jealous of? You insecure. I don't have to be insecure. We not on the same level. You don't have to lie. See, when people lie like that, it's two things. One, they know that you can see right through them. Two, they insecure. I don't like when females do that. I don't like when females lie on me. Then there's other ways that females that don't like you, they try to be funny, say something smart, try to say you old, dress old, or they try to make a joke. But that's how they feel. And because they insecure about themselves, so they want to make themselves feel better. And I'm like, I know I don't look old. People try to be funny, say yes, ma'am, and this and that. I said, well, at least they respect me. But I don't look effed out and I don't look smoked out. So I know I'm not old. Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, yeah, I know. It's just when you work in the public eye, especially with a whole lot of black people. I'm being honest with y'all, and y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all want to sit up here and talk about other races. But the thing is, we don't talk about how we do one another. So I'm going to talk about it. I don't care. I got a little time. 10 more minutes. Um, we don't like one another. We despise one another. We make jokes. Guys feel like dark skinned girls are ugly. They not cute. They not attractive. Well, I don't date no dark skinned girl. You the blackest one. You want to date a light skinned girl. You think that she's cute. She's pretty. Then you just, I mean, it's so much insecurity and hate. Thank you, that girl. Yes, Jeffrey. I'm tired of it. I'm like, it don't matter. It don't matter if she's dark skinned. Women that are dark skinned, y'all have the most beautiful skin. Y'all skin be so smooth. That's why I be looking at. I said, dang, I said her skin is so pretty. You don't see no like black spots, nothing. It just be smooth. I said, see, that's why I be wanting. But however, I just feel like we've been brought up that way to think that we better than the other because of skin color. And then they try to make it seem like, you got to be smarter than one another. You know, they didn't want you hang around. Oh, she's slow. She don't know nothing. Don't hang around her. That's how black people talk in so-called black community. Then when they see your picture, because they feel like all females, I feel like in the black community, they feel all females have to be ugly. And then when they do see your picture, people eyes get big, like, why she need my help? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you insecure? I can't help how I look. I was teased when I was young. I remember what everybody said to me. They called me fat, ugly. They used to make fun of how I look. Um, yes, my skin tone was a little dark because I was fat. My neck was dark because I was fat. And when I started to outgrow that and change my habit of eating and become healthier and do better, you know what people used to do? Used to look at me crazy. Oh, I don't know why people feel like you supposed to, and that's why with the black community, they feel like you supposed to be ugly forever. And like, people don't have money like that, but people feel like you supposed to dress poor. You know what I'm saying? Ripped jeans, you look, you know, not clean. That's how our black, when you say you don't have that much money, but they see that you dress nice. Yeah, you can get affordable clothes to look nice. And that's what I don't understand with the black community. Why you don't want to see our people to look good? Yes, Jeffrey, I've been through a lot. Cause people used to talk about, oh, you must be such and such because I wasn't wearing name brand clothes when I was in middle school. I did. My mom said, I didn't tell my mom a lot of stuff, and she still be mad with me to this day because I withhold a lot, and I just didn't want her to worry about certain things. And then I didn't know she was going through what she was going through at the time. But one Christmas, my mom bought me a lot of stuff. She said, "Okay, we're gonna show them that next year we go back to school." I had me a Darion dress when Beyonce and her mom came out with Darion. I remember it was gray. It was short, but I wore leggings. I had a G unit. It was like a dress with the hoodie. I forgot what they used to call that. I had a G unit dress. It was black, long sleeve. I had baby fat shoes. I had a book bag. I think I had the hat. Had the hat, and I think I had my Adidas jogging set. It was black and blue. Boy, they didn't say nothing. They was like, and then Smoke trying to say, "Oh, she trying to look like us." No, I'm not trying to look like you, baby. You thought that I didn't know how to dress. See, because I was dressing more like Zendaya and Selena Gomez. They, used to try to call me old lady, whatever. But I dressed it nice, and that's what they hated. So yes, I understand about being bullied. People call me fat, ugly. I've been rejected too. You're not the only one. I've been rejected. I remember my 12th grade prom, my senior year. This guy asked me out. I said, okay. Then I think a couple of weeks closer to it, I wanted to talk to him because he wanted to talk to me. I was kind of shy. So he's talking about, I don't want to talk to her. I'm not going to the prom with her. So to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what was said. I feel like somebody that probably was supposed to be my so-called friend said something. And see, the girls that I was hanging around with, they were fast. They was having sex early. I wasn't. My head was in the books. Because my mom specifically told me, your books is your boyfriend. She made it perfectly clear I could not have no boyfriend. Okay? So that's why I'm kind of like a newbie to dating. Because I never had a real date in my life. So, after I graduated high school, I did try to date someone. He was a jerk. He was an a-hole. He didn't care nothing about me. Then 3 years later, I thought somebody, because he was a little older, this and that. A a-hole. Didn't work out. Then, you know, two guys came back in my life that were I went to school with. It didn't work out. I went on a date with them one time because they thought they were finna get some, and I'm like, what is wrong with people? These guys ain't about nothing. Then the other guy trying to look all in my room because he brought me flowers. I felt uncomfortable. I don't like that. If I'm telling you sit down, that don't mean I'm opening my door, you getting up, looking all in my room, and I don't like that. I don't like men like that. I don't even do that. When I go to people's houses, people, I guess they think you supposed to go look all around their house like you never seen a big house. I've seen a big house before. It doesn't it doesn't surprise me. It's just a house. I don't do that. I never did that. I never went to nobody's house looking around. Cause my mama didn't she didn't play that. My mama and my grandmama didn't play that. When you go to people's house, down. Don't be looking around their house. Get you, but God said, yeah. Because Jeffrey, he talking about that, he came and got me one time. We went out. I think, did we go to Smoky Bones or something at that time? I don't know. See, ooh, my hair curled. I used some mousse. So the second date, I said, you gonna come get me? He said, no, because you live too far. I said, okay. I said, well, um, I said, you know what? I said, I probably can meet him. I said, let's meet at 6 o'clock. He gonna tell me that's too early. Because I don't know how to see. That's why at night, I don't know how to see. I mean, I can't see at night. But you talking about that's too early. I'm not trying to be out all night. I don't know you like that. Yeah, we went to school together, but I don't know you. So why you want to be out with me so late? Oh, y'all, that's so pretty. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jeffrey. And I'm like, and I told him, you know what? Um, I brain checked. Because I told my mom that. She said, that don't sound right. My mom was mad. And he got mad with me. I didn't hear nothing from him, right? Because, he had let me use his Netflix account. That was back in the day. Before Netflix got the popping. So he had unplugged me, took me off Netflix. And he was talking about, why you blew me off? And I said, because that didn't sound right. You telling me that we can meet up at the movies, but I can get in your car to meet your friends, your roommates. The thing is, why your roommates couldn't ride with you there to the movies? Because we could have just waited. You know how people are like, okay, well, you could have just walked around the mall till the movie started. But you trying to play games. I don't know you like that, sir. That's what that was. You thought you were trying to get some. I don't know you like that. And he recently just looked at my story on Facebook, I think, with my birthday a couple weeks ago, probably about 2, 3 weeks ago. And I just laughed because you mad because I wouldn't go to your house. You don't do that. And men be acting like you slow or it's your fault. No, it's not. You're not finna guilt pleasure me. You're not. Yeah, that was a setup. Anything could have happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't sound right, and he knew that don't sound right. Just because I went to school with you and we had like one class together, oh, I like her, but you don't do that with a female. Amen. All the time, God is good. And I was telling other females how did that sound. Some of them said, "Oh, girl, I would have went." I'm like, what? That don't no. I know nothing about him like that. He could have had mental health issues for real. I'm not being funny, but he could have had mental issues. You don't know about these guys. See, I know y'all be wanting me to have story time, but my story time be through the live because I can see y'all comments and y'all can ask questions. I like doing my story time live. I react to other people's story time, but I'm for real. It's just like I know I'm not stupid. I'm not seeing stuff, and it's just like I always have bad luck when it comes to men for some reason. And I'm not being funny, but I don't know why I attract these pathetic scums. That's no good. Thank you, Jeffrey. It just never do that. Never do that, ladies. When the guy talking about, oh, that's too early. It shouldn't matter. We could went out to eat after the movies. You know what I'm saying? But I am not finna be trying to pull up late at night because you trying to get some. That's what that was. That's what that was. You trying to get some. And then you gonna get mad talking about some, why did I blow you off? You know that didn't sound right. And I said, oh no, I'm glad, because I said, he was like he was manipulative and controlling. That's how guys are that were not cute in school. I'm just being honest. That's not attractive in school, and they always felt left out. They become this monster like manipulative, controlling. When they start looking good or start gaining weight or going to the gym, I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with that. I went through that. I know your feeling of going through that, of not being seen. I wasn't being seen. People would call me out my name. I was fat, I was chubby. But then when I got in high school, I changed. But that didn't make me change my character of who I am. I wasn't trying to be like those girls. I wasn't trying to be fast. I wasn't trying to show my body. Yes, y'all knew I knew how to dance. Yeah. But that didn't make it right to seem like I know how to have sex with y'all. No. You wasn't finna play me. And my mind wasn't even there yet, y'all. My mind, I was just mostly, I can say I was in a child place. I really didn't even know about sex till I got in 11th grade, because they used to put that kind of stuff on those computers at the school. They used to hack and show that. And I was like, I didn't know. I was a newbie. You know what I'm saying? Like, middle school and freshman, 10th grade, like junior year to senior year, I knew about that, but I wasn't into it. My goal was to graduate. I wasn't thinking about no boyfriend. I really was not. And that's why people, like, they kind of look at me weird, like something wrong with me. Then most people used to question me, "Are you gay?" I'm like, "Why would I be gay?" My mind wasn't my my mind was not there, because my mind was on my schoolwork. I was trying to graduate, and I had dreams and aspirations. I said I'm going to go to college. I want to go to I can't talk, this designer college school. I couldn't go because it was expensive. I forgot the name of it, but it was all right. I did go to college though, because everybody said, I thought you was going to go to such and such. I said yes, I was, but I changed my mind. Yes, I was ashamed, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm going to school. A school gonna be a school. Things change. Thank you guys. Yes, Jeffrey. Yep, God had plans for me. I didn't get stuck with no baby. That's why people looking at me different. Oh, she still look good. She look nice. People ain't gonna say, they're just gonna look at you like you crazy, and give you the death stare or act stupid. Don't want to look at you throwing stuff at you. No, I didn't get stuck with no baby. Yes, I have dated. Yes, I had my feelings hurt. Yes, I've been rejected. And yes, I have really liked someone. But they didn't like me because they're scared to feel emotions. A lot of these guys out here don't want to have a stable relationship. They still want to play in the field, and I don't have time for that. And they want to be manipulative and controlling and a narcissist. So, So, like Jeffrey said, God has a plan for me. I feel like someone is going to come in my life, and they're going to probably show me the right way of having a better communication, um, better talking emotions out, having, a good understanding about life, being knowledgeable, you know. That's the thing that I didn't see or lack is the growth. And, A lot of people pretend that they are mature, but they're really not mature. Not emotionally, they're not. A lot of guys are afraid to be open emotionally. Their favorite line, I have been hurt before. I have too. But that's not going to make me stop to get to know you. It's just you want to stick your penis in every hole you see, and you got to learn to control yourself. Stop thinking at the bottom, start thinking up here with your mind. You can control that. If you give people a chance, female chance, like, okay, I like her. I like how she talk. I like how she carry herself. I like the way she dress. Cause these guys, they don't want no a good woman. I don't care how much they cry and tell their parents and friends. They don't. Hey James, they don't. Thank you, Jeffrey. They don't want a good woman. I don't care how many times they're gonna repeat it and say it. They just don't. They don't want a good woman in their life. They like, and that's okay. That's what you like. That's what you like. But I'm not finna be in it. I'm not finna. Mm-mm. And you're not gonna treat me like one either. And that's another reason why I'm not dating. Cause men, they can't control themselves. They lie. They just lie. And I can't deal with it. And I know everybody says it's not everybody, which is true. But see, they make it hard to find the good, genuine people that's out here in the world that do like you for you and not just your body or your looks. They like the way you carry yourself. They can know that you have integrity, you focus, you determined. You really a good person. Thank you, James. And that's why my channel is called Transformation, because I speak about the truth. I have transformed not just through makeup, but my personality. Yes, I still go through a lot of things in my life. Yes, I still feel insecure about little things, but I have really grown because I have seen the outlook of people that tried to use me, that did not really like me, that didn't care nothing for me. I am here and I'm speaking on the truth and I'm not trying to hide it. That's my reality. This is not a fairy tale. You know, yes, one day I would love to have that, but I know this is real. I didn't have a lot of friends. I had a lot of fake friends, family too. And people talk about that on social media. And it's okay. A lot of people not going to like me. I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. I play stupid, but I know you don't like me because my light irritates your darkness, your demons. Being a black female in America is one of the hardest things. Black males do not know or don't want to know because they're insecure about themselves. Being a black female has been so hard for me. Looking for jobs, the job that I am working, I go to work every day, 5 days out the week. I show my integrity, I show my A game. I can be a team player, but I only plan for my team, which is myself, because they don't want to work with me because they feel intimidated by who I am. Because I'm working with a different nationality and they see that they feel like blacks are beneath them, that they don't know nothing, they're not intelligent, and we look ugly because we have all this pink and green and blue hair. I don't do that. I do that for Halloween or something on here for you guys. But everyday purposes, no. You guys see me like this. And once in a while, I have a little color. It'd be like a medium brown with some highlights. Balayage, that's what you guys call it. But I don't do this stuff that everybody trying to be like these artists trying to be. Those are artists. We're our regular human, and or you a stripper, whatever. But at the end of the day, I had to battle through my workplace of working with the managers, owners, co-workers every day. I don't get help. I probably help 50 people every day or during the week and more. Did I know everything about in the beauty industry? No, I did not. I did my research because I want to show them better than I can tell them that I can do it, because they felt like I wasn't, they treated me like when I first started working there, I wasn't pretty enough. They called me ugly, old as well. Okay. I switched up on them. But I'm at a phase in my life. Okay, you can call me ugly, you can call me old, or really old. Because I wear glasses. I don't wear contacts because my eye right now, I think the lash glue, so that's why I've been wearing mascara, if y'all been wondering, because y'all used to see me with lashes. So I don't know what's going on. I just recently had my eye exam, and I supposed to go get some more glasses, but right now, trying to get food. So it's just a lot. Especially being a black female, is completely hard. They don't want to see you look nice, have anything. People they see me like I'm a threat, and I'm not a threat. I go to work every day to show them, yes, I'm a black American woman, but I'm also showing representation because I'm tired of everybody putting black women down. That's what I'm doing. I'm leaving a blueprint in my workplace because they feel like we're slow, we're not capable, and we don't want to work. But I am showing it. Yes, I've been there for a decade. Yes, yes, I want to move and move up because I know, because they don't want blacks to take over in the beauty industry. But I am there for a purpose, and God, I don't know what the purpose is, but my purpose I can see. I help people there. And with that alignment, I feel like I am going to be moving up somewhere else. I had to learn. I had to learn to be patient. I had to learn to not argue with customers that's trying to steal your joy. You have to kill people with kindness. And also, don't be scared, but also don't start nothing with people. You know? So it's a learning lesson for me to be better in my next step. I don't know what my next step going to be, and that's why I'm there. Thank you, Deborah. So when I go to work, it's a lot of negative energy for no apparent reason. I don't do nothing to nobody. I do what I'm supposed to do. But when your light shines, it irritates the darkness. And people like to take advantage of good people. And people, it's sad that they take advantage of that person because you don't know what God has in store. I like to help people out. I know how it is trying to budget, trying to look good, and this and that. I know how it is. Because I'm tired of people acting like I don't know. I do know. I budget my money every day. It's a lot of stuff I want to get. Yes, do I be sad and upset? I be sad. But I said, if it's just not meant for me to have, it's just not meant for me to have it. And then come down later, I get it. Or it be something better than that I wanted. So I'm just tired of people acting like I'm this certain way. You're not trying to get to know me. You're trying to judge me. You going by how I look on the outside. You're not trying to get to know me in the inside. And in the most time you guys know, but you take advantage of that because you're miserable. And it's okay. But the thing is, people feel like they can get over on me and play me. So I'm human too. So you try to play me and all of that, I'm gonna get back at you. I'm not gonna be there and be quiet. I'm a human just like you. If you throw something at me or you hit me, it's on. I'm not gonna be, oh, she hit me. I'm gonna tear your ass up too. We just gonna be out there just scrambling. I'm not thinking that I'm hard, but I just don't like when people try to take advantage of somebody's kindness. Cause you have to show people, you have to tell people, you have to show them. Because people feel like you're an easy person to get over. No. See, I haven't been got nothing thrown at. My coworker did. Cause they know it's a look that I give and I don't play. They can yell and stuff. I'm like, okay, have a blessed day. What you say? I said, have a blessed day. I'm not gonna cuss at you and all of this and that. I mean, when I said have a blessed day, cause you upset. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. You can call me all kind of names. You can call me a B, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. You still talking? Yes, my mouth. You talking? I'm not a child. We don't do that. We don't do that. Yes, I might be younger. Yes, I am someone's child, but I'm an adult. More than you. You can't try to have a conversation with me, but you gotta try to call somebody a B and all of this, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people have mental health issues. I really do. I know they do. But I have respect for myself, and this is what this channel is about. Yes, I have lost people. Yes, people have stabbed me in the back. And yes, I have been rejected. I am human, and looks don't get you nowhere. People feel like looks get you ever, yeah, went to the bed, getting abused. No, I haven't been to none of those places because a guy knows not to put his hands on me because I'm gonna tear him up, and I'm not gonna be quiet. You can call me a B and all that. I'm gonna get back at you too. That's why guys don't like me because I'm not finna go through that traumatizing pattern. I'm not finna go through it. I'm not desperate because guys want to make it seem like you desperate as well. Let's make that perfectly clear. They feel like you supposed to be needy for them. I can play the role of needy, but I don't need you though. I can play that role really good. Like I be think I'm stupid. I'm okay. And all the stuff y'all be saying, sending, I just take a picture of it. I said, no, no. You remember you called me all this and that? I'm good. I don't want you. Don't try to be my friend. Oh, I was just upset and I was just immature. Okay, bye. I don't want you. I don't want to have no conversation with you. Bye. I don't want you. I cut people off quick. Guys, too. When you start showing me your true self, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. They be looking crazy. And I was just, nope. Goodbye. I'm not like these other girls out here. I don't go back and forth. When you have to take, it only take you one time to yell at me, mistreat me, red flag, or whatever. You gone. I'm sorry. Boy, bye. That's that's me. Honestly, I cut people off quick. Like I tell y'all, like them people I used to deal with trying to come back in my life, I speak to them and I go on. But guys, mm-mm. I just say hey and bye because they be trying to have a conversation, trying to see what I'm doing. No, worry about what you got going on with your baby mama. You trying to hide. Like, I don't care because I'm not looking for you. I don't want you. You made your choice. Now you laying. I don't want you. I don't know why guys think I'm supposed to want them. I don't want you. You showed me your true self. I was young. Well, good for you. Now teach your son or your daughter not to be treated that way, or don't treat somebody else that way. I don't want you. But I gotta go, guys. I would stop. I would have if I was off. I'd be up here talking to y'all at 2 o'clock if I could. But I gotta go. Get ready for work. But happy Wednesday. But please check out my video tonight at 6:30. Please turn on your notifications. It's the hair by Chrissy. Y'all need to look at that video. And it's just crazy about this hair industry. These stylists that are not stylists. They are fakest stylists. Okay? But yeah, watch my shorts and subscribe. I love y'all. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, all my moderators that did come on my live. Ben, I think somebody else, but Ben and Jeffrey, thank you. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow with another celebrity makeup look. And happy Wednesday. I love y'all. Ciao. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. And also, I have merch in my store. Go check it out. And yeah. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for always being supportive and understanding. I love conversations like this. We need to continue this. So I love you. I love y'all. I'm going now. Ciao.